Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. It is a Victorian house that I was fascinated with, and I took a picture of it while my husband was driving and we were by one of the country roads. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share Luke 14 verse 28. It says, "But don't begin until you count the cost. For who would begin construction of a building without first calculating the cost to see if there's enough money to finish it?" Here's my poem. Wise planning. Do you assess and process something before acting on it? Do you consult the Lord and hear the voice of His Spirit? Wise planning is important in order to execute a project. Without realistic goals and research, you cannot budget. Without estimating the cost of your planned work, it will bring you trouble. It will make you broke. Wise planning brings about a realistic projection. It will help you achieve your goals and ambitions. Here's my essay. My husband and I like to watch videos of past grand design shows. It features people taking on the task of rebuilding old houses or structures and convert them to their homes. It is seldom we watch some people who actually had realistic budgets and time frame to build their dream homes. Most of them overestimate or underestimate their projections in terms of material or time cost. I think that a lot of them do not factor in the element of time and do not give provision for unexpected turn of events. The Bible tells us that it is unwise to tackle a project without planning and projecting that what would it cost us. It will cost us more if we don't realistically plan. Prayer. Lord, give me discernment, especially when I tackle a task or project. Reflection. How can research, careful and realistic planning help you to succeed in your ventures? I think that if you venture on doing something, research is very important, because when research means that process where you try to evaluate and assess what you have, what you need, and what it would take and how long it will take. So I remember last year when our pastor asked me if I could do a speed painting worship for the Good Friday, for the Lenten season, and he referred to me a video of a speed painter doing a portrait of Jesus, and he asked me, "Can you do that?" And I said, "I am not a portrait artist, but I'm a landscape artist, so if you want me to do something that has landscape on it, I can do that." So I had to tell him honestly, give me at least 3 days and see what I can do, because I needed to find out how skilled I am to do an 8-minute from start to finish 5 feet by 5 feet painting. And so if I am not careful, I will be over spreading myself with something that I don't know or that I cannot do. So what I did was to do some research and find out how these artists, speed painters, because it's getting an influx of speed painting lately, where people from start to finish a painting of a 5-foot painting by 5-foot painting. But when because I had 30 years of painting experience, professional experience, it was kind of hard to get out of the box of doing landscape. So with the limited time that I was given, and when they asked me, it was only like a week before the actual Good Friday, so I only had like in total 8 days to prepare from the time that he told me. So what I did was um, uh, to gather and gauge how much do I need in terms of buying the materials. Although they were open to use it, and I'm thinking it doesn't matter. I can provide for the materials as long as I know which one works for me. So because I'm not a canvas painter, I usually do sketches on paper or do watercolor paintings on paper. So I need to work with something that is smooth, and I can't do that with a canvas. So I came up with using a plywood and and with the practicing every day and timing myself every day. So I had to tell him after 3 days, because when I tried it for one time, it took me 20 minutes to finish one. And I said if I can practice enough because of my skills already as a painter, then I will just probably be able to do it in 10 eventually. So I did. But the thing that I'm talking about is the planning. I had to plan my day from that whole week to ensure that I was putting like about probably 7 to 8 hours just practicing for me to be able to um, realistically say that I can do it. And I did. So, but I'm sure that God helped me to do it. So this is really very practical. It's amazing that the Bible can teach us practical things. If we read the Bible, we will be able to apply all these practical things in our lives. Like it's I think it's foolish to do a project without even research, or it's foolish to venture in a business that you know nothing about. That's why it's important for you to do your research or market research. If you're having a business, do a research about what other businesses like you are doing, and the cost of everything. So what an awesome God we have, that he shows us how to plan so that we will be successful in whatever we do or we venture into. Thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Have a blessed day, and God loves you so much, and be wise, and plan carefully, and assessing. Don't be afraid to venture into something different, but know what you can do and what you cannot do. I think that is why it's humility to know what you can do and what you can't do. It's almost like boundaries, knowing your boundaries, knowing your limits, but not putting yourself in a prison of fear. Thanks for watching again. God bless.